Alright. Hello, everyone. So, thanks for the good luck, Commander Rob. And thank you very much, Gantum, for the 100 months of Tier 1. Congratulations on reaching triple digits. You probably will not reach 4 digits. But thank you for the continued support. And thank you very much, Bin-kun, for the 47 months of Prime and the good luck, and Crane for the 62 months of Tier 1. I am hoping that my microphone will not pick up the power tool noises, hopefully via NVIDIA broadcast filtering it out, but we'll see. Also, hello, Nachi Leifei, William Rollins, Bladecaster. Hope you guys are doing well. And also thanks for the good luck, Moodle Knight. I am feeling pretty good today. Hopefully we can translate that into getting a PB. I did finally do some segment practice for the segment of going from finishing Linearu Twilight to getting the claw shot. So hopefully we'll be overall more consistent at that. Also, thanks for the good luck, Tiago. And thanks for the good luck as well, Carlos Raven. Well, so the segment between finishing Linearu Twilight and Clawshot is essentially the segment that has, like, the Shadow Beast killing as Wolf, and the Plum Fruit Bloom minigame out of bounds, and the entering Lakebed Temple with the precisely positioned bomb boost. And, essentially, one of the sticking points that I've had for trying to do attempts is that I will usually end up failing at least one of those 3 tricks to some extent. So I did some segment practice of the, like, surprisingly short amount of time that you do all those tricks in. Like, if you do all of those tricks well, you do them in, like, a 4-minute time span, or even less. So also, thanks for the good luck, JS Debon. Yes, for clipping through the gate, you do have to use the big rock at the start. It will not work with the small rocks. Or if it does work with the small rocks, nobody has figured out how to make it work. Also, howdy comics, thanks for the good luck. That is correct, Great White. This is an Outer Wilds themed t-shirt. With the slogan, "Don't forget the marshmallows." So thanks for the good luck, Harune and Zopiad. Thanks for the good luck as well, Atomics. Thanks for the good luck as well, Strider Jiren. You love Outer Wilds? I also love Outer Wilds. Outer Wilds is my favorite video game. I think it's going to be pretty hard to top it. Wow, that's interesting, Harune. I hope that, that situation gets cleared up. As far as we're aware, Takuma are, like, Aiza 2 skip in TPHD is... I don't know if I would say it's RNG, but it's not consistent. But we don't know why it's not consistent. I would kind of be surprised if it was RNG, but... What the heck? What's this guy doing? What are these guys doing? Oh, wow, this is some of the worst goats we've had in a while. We had like 4 different individual Howards on that one. There are Outer Wilds speedruns, yes. I watched an Outer Wilds speedrun at, I think it was SGDQ 24? I forget what the exact category was, but I thought it was neat. I don't think I would ever speedrun Outer Wilds myself, though. Also, thank you very much, MF Motion, for the 14 months of Tier 1. Thank you very much for the good luck. So thanks for the good luck, Ryan. This is a GameCube disc being run on a Wii. It is not the Dusklight PC port. Nice. That was a frame early. Yeah. I use a video splitter? If you're asking about how I, like, play the game and capture it, the capture card that I have has, like, a pass-through, so you plug the HDMI cable into it, and then there's another HDMI port on it, which is the pass-through that you then plug an HDMI cable into and connect to whatever you want to play the game on. And the pass-through itself has, like, no additional delay. So I guess the capture card itself is the splitter. Also, hello, Luigi Man. Hope that you are having fun with your first TP rando seed. Thanks for the good luck, DM Johnson Media. Johnson Media, not Johnson Media. So thank you very much, Valberry, for the 5 months of Prime. Thank you for the continued support. .403 cage break. Makes sense with the back in time at 51 seconds. Thanks for the wish of luck as well, Valberry. Are going to need it. Apparently just to get past goats.
Hey.
So thanks for the good luck gets, Carly. That doesn't seem like a good direction from that goat. Yeah. Oh, man, hold on, okay. Alright, well, that works. There you go. Just tried Morpheal as a non-speedrunner for the first time doing Empty Lake Hylia route, and no Zora armor is so hard. Yeah, it takes a bit to get used to, but once you generally understand what you have to do, it's not, like, that bad. But it does take a little bit of learning. So thanks for the good luck, Asher. What's my favorite type of cat? I don't know if I have a favorite type of cat. I assume you're talking about, like, house cat and not, like, cat as in, like, the... like how a tiger or a lion are also cats in a sense. Really? Thanks, Bo. Well, I guess that wasn't too bad. Alright. Acceptable enough, I suppose. Also, not going to forget to save after leaving Bo's house. So, hello, Joshy. Thank you very much for the best of luck. Hopefully we can use the luck to get a PB. Too late on the B presses there. You're here for the power tool noises. Well, haven't had any so far. And unless they get, like, stupidly loud, I don't think the microphone's gonna pick them up, but it is still a possibility. But thanks for the best of luck, Bacon. Thanks for the good luck complex milk. That might have been too far inside. Okay, thankfully not. Are we going to submit anything for ZSR Marathon? I mean, I didn't really... I guess it feels kind of weird to say, but I don't feel like I really have something to submit right now. At least not something that I wouldn't have to, like, de-rust and practice for, essentially. Because, like, I'm practiced at running Twilight Princess, but I don't think that I would be, like, really one of the candidates who should be submitting Twilight Princess. Unless I was submitting, like, Twilight Princess Randomizer, potentially. I mean, I would be down to do Wind Waker Randomizer Multi-World. That sounds like it would be fun. So thank you very much, MW, for the 43 months of Tier 1 and the good luck. And thank you very much, Apes, for the 20 months and the good luck as well. The camera may have been unfocused. I might have to manually set it to not focus. It likes to return on autofocus. Okay, well, guess we're not doing that. Readjust the focus of my camera while I lead Hugo over here. It does mean I get one less rupee, but that's okay. Alright, not too bad of a sword and shield skip. That trick is the sole reason you've never tried to run this game. Yeah, sword and shield skip can be tricky to learn. But there are some pretty good tutorials for it nowadays. It does just take a bunch of practice to get used to. Also, thank you very much, Juniper, for the 44 months of Tier 1. Thank you for the good luck. I'm glad you enjoy the many chill streams. I enjoy doing the many chill streams. Promised Power Tools ASMR? I don't know who promised you that. I certainly didn't promise that. Really? Nice. Waited long enough. That's not great, but we can continue with it. That was indeed Tears of the Kingdom days. Tears of the Kingdom was released almost 3.5 years ago. Breath of the Wild will be 10 years old next March. Sure, everyone in chat loves hearing about that. Yep, come on. Yeah, Twilight Princess is approaching 20. Also, thank you very much, Fairs, for the 32 months of Tier 1. Thank you very much for the good luck. It is indeed a lot of months. Do I think the new OOT will have any speedrun potential? Oh yeah. I think it will have lots of speedrun potential. Ah, nice. Basically, any new 3D Zelda game that ever comes out always has a lot of speedrun potential. How can I do that puzzle while drinking water? Well, sometimes you just get really good at multitasking. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess for the Nintendo GameCube, released in 2006 for the Nintendo GameCube and Nintendo Wii, and later released on the Wii U in HD, developed by Nautilus. Ah yes, these are all very true facts. Thank you, Brandino. Thank you for the good luck as well. Alright, that sounds good, Bacon. Oh, come on. I'll call you names in our DMs? I mean, Crystal, we both call each other names in our DMs. I don't think that's unique to just me. I know if there is work on a Twilight Princess HD decompilation anywhere. As far as I'm aware, there's no, like, active decompilation effort. I believe because, it's not known what the, like, exact compiler version used for, I think, most Wii U games is. I know that, like, the TPHD, like, RPX is part of the, like, general Zelda Red Twilight Princess, Ghidra repository, and, like, people have labeled some fields and such, but as far as I'm aware, there was no active decompilation effort happening. There is a fork of Dusklight that has Archipelago support to some degree, but it's not in, like, a releasable state. Five, 6... So thanks for the good luck, I am Kazumi. So hello, Doxoplex. Things are going alright, I'd say. Dusklight has a work-in-progress randomizer, which is mostly functional at this point. Like, you can definitely play seeds on it and such, but it isn't, like, technically released yet. So thanks for the good luck, Trippero. Alright, well, that was kind of slow. I mean, that's very fair, Crystal. Like, I completely understand wanting to play new games over, like, playing a PC port of a game you've played before. Also, thanks for the good luck, RTW, Mike. How often do I get Gorge Void? Lately my consistency with it hasn't been great. So, probably only like 30% recently, but I don't know what it would have been overall. So thank you very much, Rayuchia, for the 44 months of Prime. Another month of Zelda speedruns indeed. No Gorge Void this time. What? Been playing too many randomizers recently. I mean, to be fair, there are a lot of good randomizers out there now. And the number of randomizers that exists is only going to go up. Well, so failing Gorge Void loses about a minute or so. Like, a little bit more than a minute, I think, technically. The reroute that it requires is not, like, complex. It's basically just you run back to Eldin to do Gorge Skip instead of immediately doing it after Gorge Void. considered going for the Iron Boots strat, but... with the way that the Card Rock decided to fly, I figured it wouldn't be a good idea. Also, thanks for the good luck kit. I have all-time 10 favorite streamers, and I am number 3. Nice. I got a bronze medal then. So thanks for the good luck, Sea Fate. Thanks for the good luck as well, Flo. Also, thanks for the good luck, Meanderous Shark. Can't wait for my next long-form video that's definitely coming soon. Oh, yeah. That's definitely happening soon. Any new discoveries since door clipping? If you mean, like, clipping through doors with displacement clipping. I mean, displacement clipping is the most recent, like, pretty significant thing that was, discovered. I don't think anything, like, too significant has been discovered since then. Also, hello, Boss Lady. Bleh. Boss Lady Trey. Thank you for the good luck. Practice this, but you always feel like the rupee being able to disappear stresses you out. Yeah, I mean, the rupee can disappear. And, like, you have to aim the Gale Boomerang pretty precisely. So, it's kind of stressful. Would be significantly less stressful if the rupee couldn't disappear. Happens if you run into the postman as Wolf before you get the Master Sword? I think... I guess I actually don't know what happens, but... Obviously that's not supposed to be able to happen normally. I assume either nothing would happen, or... you would get transformed back into Human Link, which... wouldn't really be that much of an issue, I don't think, because reloading into your save file would respawn you as Wolf. If I remember correctly. Thanks for the good luck lyric. I have any advice on how you can quit your job but keep your income? Uh, and other than finding some other source of income, I don't think so. Also, thanks for the good luck, Kuro Dog. Yes.
What do you need?
Make a clone. Well, then the clone would also need to be provided for. So thanks for the good luck, Nintendo. Blink. Hello. I would like to side hop down, not into the wall. True, it is usually hot because it is not cold. These are indeed true facts. Generally, you can't really make cold, you have to instead make the hot go somewhere else. Is how it works.
You need one. What would you do?
Link did indeed howl. He tends to do that. Sir. That was fortunate, I guess, that Shadow Beast was just facing the perfectly wrong direction.
Get well to you.
So thanks for the good luck, Makuya. What is my favorite species of bird in real life? I don't know if I have a favorite bird. Definitely are a lot of cool birds out there, though. Come on. Oh. Are you serious? That was slow. What the heck? Want to get down here, maybe? Hello? I guess we just lose 10 seconds because of the bug deciding not to fly down. So thanks for the good luck unpeopled gaming. Unfortunately, this linear Twilight has not been great so far. Just have better luck. Oh, yeah. I will be sure to get right on that. Has anyone ever wished me bad luck? Ah, yeah. Not as much time as I thought I was gonna lose.
You only need it.
You're serious and not joking, you wish me bad luck. Oh. But that makes me sad. I don't want to have bad luck. So thanks for the good luck blues. Luck isn't even real, every run is predetermined. Well,
Neither may want to.
I guess that's technically true. Not true RNG. Since it does happen deterministically. No. Why did their positioning do that? Are you serious? I don't understand how the hitboxes work, apparently. There we go. Really? Of course, that time I was too quick. Wolflink decided to jump past the target that was in front of him. What the huh? Excuse me, sir? Ugh. Little shadow beasts.
You need it to do what?
This is true, Crystal. I did die. That's okay, because that was all part of the plan. Now all the water in Lake Hylia is gone.
You'll be what?
Oh, come on. Really? Alright, well. I don't know how to recover from this. I really should know how to recover from this.
Beach field?
Watched Speedrunner Rehab. I've never had to completely replace a controller for getting too worn out. I've replaced, like, individual parts of some of the controllers, though. Like, I've had to replace the, like, padding underneath my Wii U gamepad's A button, like, 3 times, because it eventually gets worn out and, like, breaks from, I assume, just too much mashing. Also had to replace the control stick in my gamepad, like, I think 2 times. Oh, that was not what I was supposed to do. Yeah, the circle pad on my 2DS XL has kind of gotten bad. Like, it still works for the most part. But the issue is that, like, trying to quick spin in, like, Ocarina of Time 3D or MM 3D, the circle pad doesn't make a circle shape anymore, it makes, like, an oval shape when, like, trying to spin it around really fast. So it would be good to get that replaced at some point, but I don't know how feasible that really is. We are going to try again. I say is my favorite part of speedrunning the 3D Zelda games. I mean, I guess my favorite, like, general thing is that I just think it's fun. Which I guess, like, isn't really an answer, but, like... The thing I like the most is that it is fun. And that performing speedrun tricks feels cool. And that the speedruns for basically every 3D Zelda game are always interesting, in my opinion. So thanks for the good luck Atomics Doom. If I ever committed any crimes, you need to make sure you can ethically watch. I believe the most illegal thing that I ever did was accidentally steal bubblegum from a supermarket when I was like 8 or 9. That's true. I have stolen a lot of oil from Trill in Twilight Princess. That's true. I did also once promise crystal cookies and then got hungry and ate them instead. It was not very considerate of me, but I had not had food in a while, and that food was right there. Also, as far as I'm aware, I am not AI, no.
Hey.
Ow, that's a bad direction for you two to go. Why would you two do this? Excuse me, sir. Okay, well. Not a great goats, but we'll continue with it. The brake sliding that we did after the goats is just for style points. It doesn't actually save time. By playing the games casually? Occasionally I'll play, like, as far as, like, online games go, I'll play, Valorant or Overwatch with my friends. And I do also just, like, play single-player games sometimes. I went through and replayed Link Between Worlds casually, like, a little bit ago. And that was neat. 2 slaps. 3 slaps. 4 slaps. Nice. I've never tried Deadlock, no. I've also never played Baldur's Gate 3 or League of Legends. Like, at least online competitive games, I don't really, like, seek out. Like, I really only play them because I have friends who play them. If I didn't have friends who played them, then I would pretty much not play them. I've never thought of trying Elden Ring, no. I've never played, like, a Dark Souls-esque game. I do not main Genji in Overwatch, no. When Overwatch first came out, I really liked playing as Hanzo. But these days, when I play Overwatch, I usually will just play Moira because I don't feel like aiming. But I mean, generally, I'm never really usually into, like, as far as single-player games go, like, combat-focused games. I'm significantly more into, like, puzzle games than I am combat games. Are there any big differences in speedrunning between this TP versus the Wii U version? Yeah, I mean, the biggest one, like Crystal mentioned, is no early Master Sword. Having early Master Sword would, or I guess specifically not having early Master Sword adds like 20 or so minutes to the run. And it also doesn't have back in time, or map glitch, or displacement clips. Map glitch isn't too big of a deal time-wise, but not having displacement clips or back in time does lose a fair few minutes, at least. No, I don't have plans to try out low percent for Twilight Princess. You go. Well, that works, I suppose. Not a... well, sub 14 still, I guess. Wow, both SD and HD have Howard.
Howard is not specific to just one version of Twilight Princess.
Well, yeah, so HD doesn't do Sword and Shield skip either. But Sword and Shield skip would still work if it was useful on HD, but without early Master Sword, Sword and Shield skip is simply not useful. So. But, like, most of the tricks that you would do if you could do early Master Sword do work in HD, like Rupee Roll and Gorge Skip still works. Pillar Clip still works. Assumedly, you could find some setup to make early, not early, but empty Lake Hylia, like getting to Lake Bed Temple work. Or maybe you would just get Zora armor and not worry about getting bombs. Well, probably not. It would probably still be faster for HD to get bombs and skip Zora armor. It's true, HD does have more pixels. Yes, Back in Time gives the Orden Sword and Hylian Shield. Or at least sets them as Link's gear. You don't actually have them in your inventory, but Link has them as his gear. It's like if HD did have Back in Time, then HD would do Sword and Shield skip. Because you would have the Orden Sword. How does this kind of stuff even get found? People are curious and they try things. Most of the things that people try do not result in anything, but occasionally it does result in something. I think there's another Zelda game that deserves a remake. I guess I don't know if I'm the arbiter of which Zelda game deserves to get remade, but I mean, I would be down for any of the old ones that have not been remade for Switch or Switch 2 to get remakes. Or remasters, etc. Yes, we are speedrunning on original hardware. Yeah, I guess probably like the oldest games that probably have like a chance of getting remade at some point are probably the Oracle games. don't know if I really see, like, Zelda 1, Zelda 2, or Link to the Past ever getting just fully modern remakes. I'm playing the GameCube disc on a Wii. Oh, nice, Axes. Glad you enjoyed Dusklight. Also, yeah, I mean, like, you know, Breath of the Wild was pretty heavily inspired by, like, the freedom of Zelda 1, in a sense. And, like, Link Between Worlds also is obviously very based on Link to the Past. Yeah, so I guess technically Majora's Mask is older than the Oracle games, but Majora's Mask also had a remake on 3DS. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying that we will get an MM remake. Like, I don't think the existence of an OOT remake at all necessarily implies an MM remake. Or, like, implies plans for one. Granted, it would of course be very cool to also get one eventually, in, like, presumably the same style they're doing the upcoming OOT remake in, but... Yeah, I mean, if, for instance, like, you know, the OOT remake sells 20 million copies, then Nintendo will probably feel incentivized to also then remake MM at that point. Or at least consider it a possibility, right? Also, thanks for the good luck rainbow rare. I mean, I would assume, given that the Ocarina of Time remake is presumably releasing in November or December, that Nintendo doesn't seem to particularly care about GTA 6 sales affecting Ocarina of Time remake sales at all. Also, thanks for the good luck, Dean. Yeah, I mean, it's not like the... Like, obviously, there are people who would definitely be interested in both GTA 6 and an Ocarina of Time remake, but I can't imagine that the Venn diagram overlaps too much. Really? Alright, well. And yeah, like, obviously there's quite a few people who, if they are interested in both, they will probably just get both. Like, I can't imagine there's a huge number of people who will essentially, like, choose between GTA 6 and the Ocarina of Time remake, right? Also, thanks for the good luck pass. One, two, 3, 4. Nice. Alright, well, unfortunately we're losing time, because I failed to kill the second spider. In the entrance room.
Let's go pet. Okay.
hopefully this is good.
Yep. Anything helpless?
Well, yeah, I mean, we still don't know exactly what the scope of the Ocarina of Time remake is, so... I mean, given, like, what we saw in the teaser, I would imagine that it at least has, you know, some amount of either new or redone cutscenes, right? As well as voice acting. In addition to the, like, obvious graphical upgrade, but... we don't know if anything else is different aside from that. That was way too early.
Mike. Pew pew. Hey, Rusty. I need that.
It'll be refreshing to see OOT broken again. I too am excited to see what gets discovered. And yeah, like, seeing that game actually in action, instead of just a brief shot of Link sleeping, will definitely give a better impression of what it's gonna look like as a whole.
And you feel bloody.
Yeah, I imagine if there's a September Nintendo Direct, we'll probably get some amount of Ocarina of Time remake footage during that. Or maybe Nintendo will give the game its own Direct.
Good, that is me.
I don't remember them like confirming that it would get its own direct, but like, you know, we've gotten directs for a lot, like individual directs for a lot of the like bigger games that have come to Switch too. So. We'll just have to wait and see. So, hello, Lou. Thanks for the good luck, Douglas.
What way are anyone wrong? One can't do it. What you can't see me?
I mean, I feel like to some degree, Crystal, it almost makes more sense to give, like, individual directs to new games than it does to, like, remakes, potentially. Because, like, a new game, you kind of have to convince people that it might potentially be worth buying. And it is true that Star Fox got one, yeah, but the Star Fox one also... maybe this was influenced by the fact that the game existing was kind of leaked, but the Star Fox one also was, like, announced 15 minutes before it happened. Also, thank you very much, Circus, for the 53 months of Prime. I would say that I am indeed doing well. Hope that you are also doing well.
That might be.
I guess... wait and see what they say. If there will be a direct for it, cool, then we can watch it together. If there's not a direct for it, and there's just, like, a 2-minute trailer at the end of the next direct or something, then... oh well. Also, thanks for the good luck, Mason. Or, you know, maybe not just a trailer, but I could also see potentially, like, a sort of, like, a 5 to 10 minute segment that includes a trailer and also, like, includes words from Eiji Aonuma, as well as, hey, look, here's special Joy-Cons, or a special Switch 2 that has, Zelda-themed stuff, right? Oh, come on. Excuse me, bug, get down here. Right, similar to what we kind of got for, like, Skyward Sword HD. Granted, Skyward Sword HD was 5 years ago, so... Have I considered Speedrun? I have, actually, yes. That's why I'm doing it right now, because I considered it and decided that I wanted to do it.
What a rating. From Speedruns.
They make special OOT Joy-Con 2s. Can I buy them for you? Unfortunately, I don't think I will be buying anybody special OOT Joy-Con 2s if they exist. I don't even think I would buy any for myself, most likely. It's kind of slow. When you were a kid, you wanted to be a mermaid when you grew up. I mean, that's reasonable, I feel like. Language choice for Twilight Princess in, like, a speedrun context doesn't really matter all that much. Generally, you just don't want to be playing on Japanese, but that's not because the Japanese language is slow. It's because the Japanese version does not have map glitch. And map glitch is important for one part of the run. That would be much harder on the Japanese version. But because most of the text is instant in Twilight Princess, the language choice doesn't really matter all that much. I think technically German is fastest at the moment. French is also kind of unique because the French text actually has a bug in it where you can fix the city in the sky cannon without actually paying to do so. So that means that the French version doesn't have to worry about collecting rupees. Or the French language of the PAL version specifically doesn't have to worry about collecting rupees. Screw fastest, the one is the fastest. Darn it. Get back here. Well, I might have been able to save time if I hadn't messed up with the bug there at the end. Be weird if you watched on YouTube but chatted on Twitch. No, I don't think so. You are free to watch and chat with whatever services you like. Of the two provided. Really, again? Second run in a row that Shadow Beast decided he really wanted to face the perfectly wrong direction. Where's Domain? So I'm doing pretty good, Victor Bressler. The current record... I don't remember when the current record was set, but it was sometime in the last few months. Seriously?
Well, that is very silly. And is really not something I should have lost a run to, but oh well.
I committed driving infractions recently. Considering the fact that I have not driven a car in, like, 6 years, I don't think so. It'd be pretty hard to commit a driving infraction without doing any driving. Thanks for the good luck in DB Studios. But as far as I'm aware, in general, I don't think I've committed any driving infractions. Did you make bulgogi tonight? I mean, sounds like a fine choice to me.
P57.
Oh, one of the goats passed. Not too bad, I suppose.
Even if not ideal.
Be free. Howard can't be free. So, hello, Blue Boko?
Thanks for the good luck.
Alright, Bo. Oh, wow.
Oh, gave us some good RNG. How about that?
Wow, we had perfect Bo RNG. Except I'd screwed up. And didn't push him out.
All the way the first time.
Dang. No box breaker for me.
Thanks for the good luck, Chite Joe.
Oh, come on. Usually any percent is not inherently glitchless. If the category was glitchless, it'll usually have glitchless somewhere in the title. This any percent speedrun is very much not glitchless. The Gale Boomerang long jump attack works because it's essentially the same thing as if Link was targeting something that was really far away from him and trying to jump attack to it, because the game does try to dynamically adjust Link's jump attack distance based on how far away the thing he's jump attacking is. And it just so happens that when you throw out the Gale Boomerang, Link is considered to be targeting the Gale Boomerang, so you can take out your sword and then just press the A button to jump attack the Gale Boomerang target. And if, regardless of what you're targeting, if what you're targeting is over a void or over a surface that's higher than Link's feet, you'll get a long jump attack. So it's just convenient that there happens to be an item that allows us to put a target point anywhere we want, basically. I have a favorite kind of music. I don't think I'd say that I have, like, a favorite genre of music, no. Because usually music that I listen to is, like, video game tracks from video games that I like. But, like, I don't follow any musical artists, like, specifically because I'm like, oh yeah, I like this musical artist. Like, music just, I guess, on its own has never really meant much to me. Like, the music has always, music that means something to me has always been attached to something else. Right, like a video game or a movie or a TV show or something. I don't know if I have a favorite Zelda soundtrack. I think a lot of them are very good, but there is not, like, the one that stands out to me as the best, in my opinion. Which BLJ do I prefer? Twilight Princess or SM64? Well, Twilight Princess does not have backwards long jump attacks, so I guess by default I have to prefer Super Mario 64's. But I've also never done a backwards long jump in Super Mario 64, so as far as which long jump I like better, it would kind of just by default be Twilight Princess. Oh, really? Why is that? Who's coming from here? Well, that stinks. I feel like we should have landed up there, but well, another run where we get to be about 30 seconds behind at Gale Boomerang, I suppose. Thanks for the good luck, skunk dog.
So howdy, Natani Maggie. I did not mean to climb up there. So about 20 seconds lost from getting EMS second try.
Two. Two. Three. Oh.
Also, thanks for the best of luck, Keiru. And for the good luck, Vedin Jakaja. Hope that the MGS AP rando was fun.
Any.
Been in and out. How's the runs going? I mean, the two runs that I ended up resetting got, like, a fairly similar part in the run and were the exact same amount behind, generally, but maybe this one will be better. Technically, this is the best Master Sword time that we've had today, I think.
What's left one?
Oh, come on. Also, hello, Sardine. Oh, that was slow. Thanks for the good luck tracking a snow. Any thoughts on Jimothy? I would probably have to know what Jimothy is referring to. I think someone recently mentioned something that was named Jimothy with a J. Oh, that's right, it was a raccoon. I don't think I ever saw an image of this. But I am sure Jimothy the raccoon is lovely, knowing nothing about him. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 hops. Once again, we are losing time here. No, that was mostly because of the slow Shadow Beast fight, and also Ook 7 hops. Favorite dungeon in Twilight Princess is Snow Peak Ruins. It is very cool. Both metaphorically and actually. Also, hello. That's supposed to be game over? That's my best guess, at least. My best guess, at least. If I can speak English. Gay mover. Really? Ugh. Well, that was unfortunately slow. Also, yes, my shirt is an Outer Wilds shirt. I have not played Deltarune. I guess even if I had, I probably would not have a Deltarune shirt. The only reason I have this shirt is because someone else gave it to me, not because I actually bought it for myself. The any percent seems brutally difficult. It can definitely appear that way, and I would say that it is definitely difficult, but I would say that it's probably not quite as difficult as it might seem, but it is still, like, difficult. Wow, we pressed the A button this time. Neat. Hopefully that's good. So thanks for the good luck 0T. I'll say yes, Gorge Skip is a very cool trick. How's runs today? Well, this one is suddenly the best one we've had, because it's the first one that's gotten Gorge Void. Earlier runs, one died during, like, the whole Steel Bombs and Enter Lakebed segment. And the next one died to missing Waterfall Side Hop twice. Because I'd missed it the first time. I jumped all the way up, and then when running on the ledge with the green rupees, accidentally jumped off again. So that was kind of funny. People have a gif of Gorge Void going next to them during the split. I mean... yeah, I can see that, like, that could kind of be helpful. Just, like, repeatedly practicing the timing.
What you need. Up to you. I'm easy.
Icy commented today, one of the runner's internet went out just before rain and never came back. Oh. That's unfortunate. Do not like this. Well, actually, I probably could have worked. Let's do it like this. I didn't like the direction the hard rock was going. Oh, yeah, missing the... or accidentally triggering the fan in City. And not being familiar with the route to get to the boss key is definitely, something that will end up wasting quite a bit of time. Hey, I mean, you don't have a lot of time for those Hyrule Castle lanterns if you do the optimal order. So... I've definitely failed trying to do the optimal order there before. So thank you very much, Loudscapes, for the raid. Hello, Woolly Mammoth, Joash, Insomnitrix. Thank you guys for the good luck. Hope that the rando was fun. Assumedly rando. Also, wow, I don't think I've ever bonked there before. Nice. I love Shadow Beasts. I guess we technically saved time, but... That's pretty good, Insomnitrix.
My name is...
So, hello, Charmander.
Welcome back to the stream.
From the 3D Zeldas I played, what boss do I consider the hardest? Probably Puppet Ganon. Be the hardest boss. I guess if you really want to make an argument for it, you could probably argue, like, one of the final bosses of Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom with minimal equipment is probably harder, just due to like how long you can potentially make the fight take. But Puppet Ganon, even with all of the best gear that you have, is not going to be easy. Yes, I would like to drop down. Yeah, Majora can also be difficult. I guess in casually Majora you always have light arrows, but yeah, in some speedruns you get there with only Deku Mask and bombs and bomb shoes, essentially.
It's my turn.
Come on. I don't remember if I got the magic armor when I played casually. My casual playthrough of Twilight Princess was 17 years ago? I think 16 and a half, technically. Interesting culling on that one Shadow Beast. You're the only one who disliked that they removed some Twilight bugs from the HD remake. Probably not. Oh. I can't say that I have, like, really much of an opinion on the removed bugs, because, like, you still have to basically go through the same areas anyway in each Twilight section. It doesn't really make a huge difference except for maybe Elden, where you can skip going into, like, 2 houses. Well, for the speedrun leaderboards, Dusklight is an entirely separate, like, game, basically. And so, like, playing on Dusklight and playing on the GameCube version do not get put on the same leaderboard. So, like, Dusklight has its own speedrun.com page. So you are correct that Dusklight, specifically for the GameCube leaderboards, is not allowed. Oh, too early again. At the very least, let's not jump off. We're getting to the green rupees this time. There we go. How we almost jumped over that bug. Darn it. Back here. Yeah, well, having 55 rupees is kind of nice. That means I can just get the 1 blue for Hogate skip. Thanks for the good luck, Calypse. Hello, Ricochet. I am not playing on Dusk. Or Dusklight. They're playing on a GameCube disc running on a Wii. Yes, I am, like, the primary person working on the randomizer for Dusklight. The inputs are displayed because I'm using an electromotor adapter to essentially intercept the GameCube controller and pass along the signal both to the GameCube port on the Wii and also to my computer, where it can be rendered visually with RetroSpy. So thanks for the good luck, DDDX. Well, you might be thinking of the Wii U input viewer bloobs, which is just through software, but the Wii U can do that because it's generally feasible to like run a homebrew program while the game is running, which is not particularly feasible for a Wii or GameCube. Really? So the controller that I'm using is a JP White controller. But that has like the really long cord compared to most GameCube controllers. It just looks like this. It's a GameCube controller, but it's white.
Unfortunate time loss, though, with missing waterfall side hop.
So thank you very much for the raid, Beef McCat. Welcome to the part of the run that I tend to screw something up on. Hopefully not this time. The next, like, 3.5 minutes have
3 tricks that can all waste a lot of time if they don't go well.
Really? Man. Well, now I'm sad. Oh, come on.
Alright. That's all it took.
Of course, unfortunate that we had to waste a minute before that happened, but... Also, thank you very much, Wacer, for the 97 months of Tier 1. That is an insane amount of months. Thank you very much for the continued support. I am doing alright today. Unfortunately, these runs keep on being behind, which is not great, but we'll see how far behind we are at Clawshot with this one. Oh, right, now I have to void out 2 separate times. Yeah, because normally we would have only 1 heart there if we didn't get hit by the Shadow Beast.
We're gonna do
But at least we got in here.
Now go the runs. Unfortunately, the runs continuously like to be 2 minutes behind Clawshot, or more. Nice. That's true. I have been subbed to myself for 144 months.
As you get automatically subscribed to yourself.
Come on. The community's thoughts on allowing runs on Dusklight. Dusklight has its own separate leaderboard. So, speedruns on Dusklight go on that leaderboard. As doing speedruns on Dusklight, like, Dusklight has significantly faster loading times than console does. You save like 10 minutes on loads or something ridiculous like that, so... not exactly a fair comparison from that point of view. Going. Morfield decided to go up. Oh. I tried to get closer, but it just like hit the claw shot button way too quickly.
Morfield's going the wrong way. Very cool.
fine. Unfortunately, the problem here is that if I try to go up more people just eat me and then I'll die. So, can't exactly do that. Ow, yeah. And I'll die if I just get hit by another bomb anyway. Well, Morpheal got us again. Granted, I really should have not failed the, like the grab after the second bomb there, because I had plenty of height. I just needed to swim forward a little bit and it would have been fine. But unfortunately, I can't blame Morpheal for that one. That was just my bad. Everything else afterwards, though, I can blame Morpheal for. But I think that will probably be it for our attempts today. We will do more attempts tomorrow, hopefully with less failing on the Claw Shot and Lanayru Twilight segments, so I will see you guys then. Goodbye.